Formula One, a sport of speed, strategy, and adrenaline-fueled drama where every millisecond decide glory. What's new in the 2025 F1 season? What are the latest news? How F1 exploded? Why has F1 become the hottest topic in sports? Is it just about fast cars? Or is there something deeper behind the hype? Well, buckle up, because we're diving into a world where precision meets passion, speed meets science, and drama meets destiny. Let's dive in. What is Formula One? F1 is the pinnacle of motorsport. It's a global racing series where 20 of the most fearless drivers on the planet, competing over 200 miles an hour, pushing the limits of technology and human ability, and battling extreme G-forces. Formula One World Championship hosts 24 Grand Prix weekends, including 6 F1 sprint races traveling all around the world for its 75th anniversary. From the desert lights of Bahrain through Monaco's million-dollar streets and the historic curves of Silverstone, to Miami's party paradise and Abu Dhabi's twilight finale, where championships are won and legends are made. So, there are 10 teams makes up the current Formula One grid, from legendary manufacturers like Ferrari and Mercedes, go head-to-head with energy drink titans Red Bull, and historic names like McLaren battle against ambitious upstarts. And then we have Aston Martin till Kick Sauber. And here's what makes it unique. Every team designs and builds their own car. That means it's not just about racing, it's about engineering, innovation, and a lot of money. Does F1 work? Friday is like the appetizer. Practice sessions. FP1 and FP2. Drivers feel out the track, engineers tweak the car, and sometimes things go hilariously wrong. Ever seen a driver accidentally hit a cone? Or driver's aggressive attempt at a daring maneuver resulted in a minor off-track excursion? Yep, that happens. Then comes Saturday, aka qualifying day. After a final practice session, it's where things get spicy. Qualifying is split into 3 sessions, Q1, Q2, and Q3. Think of it as an elimination game with cars. In Q1, all 20 drivers go out to set their fastest lap. The slowest 5? Pack it up. You're done. Fun fact. Did you know that sometimes drivers set faster lap times than they do in the actual race? That's because they push their cars to the absolute limit. No fuel saving, no holding back. Just pure speed. In Q2, the stakes get higher. The remaining 15 drivers fight to stay in the top 10. Here's a quirky tidbit. Sometimes teams deliberately mess up so they can start outside the top 10. But why? To get a free tyre choice for the race. Yep, tyre strategy is a whole other beast. In Q3, the driver to set the fastest lap around circuit gets the start in the front or pole position on Sunday's race, and rest follow the order till 20. Qualifying isn't just about speed. It's about guts, glory, and sometimes a little bit of luck. Oh, and remember, even if you crash during qualifying, your team will work overnight to rebuild the car. Talk about dedication. Sunday, race day. Cars take a formation lap to line up on the start, finish straight, to warm up their tyres, settling into their grid positions. Then the tension builds as they wait for the lights to go out. 5 red lights out, and away we go. From that moment, it's an all-out battle for points, podiums, and victory. The total race distance is almost 305 kilometers. Championship points are awarded to the top 10 drivers at the end of the race, with winner earning 25 points to the 10th place receiving just 1 point. An additional point is given for setting the fastest lap, but only if the driver finishes in the top 10. Drivers outside the top 10 do not earn any points, even if they record the fastest lap. The technology behind F1. Formula One isn't just about speed, it's a showcase of cutting-edge technology. Every component of an F1 car is meticulously engineered to maximize performance. For instance, the aerodynamic design, including the front and rear wings, generates downforce, pressing the car onto the track to enhance grip and stability during high-speed corners. The drag reduction system, DRS, is another innovation, allowing drivers to adjust the rear wing to reduce aerodynamic drag, facilitating overtaking maneuvers. Power units in F1 cars are marvels of hybrid technology. A 1.6 litres V6 turbo hybrid beasts with a 15,000 revolutions per minute. They combine a traditional internal combustion engine with advanced energy recovery system. The motor generator unit Kinetic MGUK recovers energy during braking, storing it in batteries to provide an extra boost of power when needed. Similarly, the motor generator unit, Heat, MGUH, captures energy from the turbocharger's heat, converting it into electrical energy to improve efficiency and performance. Speaking of power, the manufacturer's shaking things up. Audi is making their grand entrance through Kicksober in 2026, joining the powerhouse lineup of Mercedes, Ferrari, Renault, and Red Bull powertrains. Formula One is finally making the historic switch to 100% sustainable fuels. Yes, you heard that right, marking a huge step toward F1's goal of carbon neutrality by 2030. Tires play a crucial role in race strategy. F1 uses different tire compounds, soft, medium, hard, and wet, each offering varying levels of grip and durability. Teams must carefully choose their tire strategies, balancing performance with wear rate to gain a competitive edge. Pit stops, where a team can change all 4 tires in under 3 seconds, are critical moments that can influence the race outcome. The technology developed in F1 often trickles down to consumer vehicles, influencing advancements in areas like aerodynamics, energy recovery, and materials engineering. Thus, F1 serves as a high-speed laboratory, pushing the boundaries of what's possible in automotive technology. The most anticipated moment of the 2025 F1 season, the car launches. For the first time in history, all 10 teams are unveiling their challenges together at the O2 Arena in London on the 18th of February 2025. Teams have spent months refining aerodynamics, pushing engine performance, and designing striking liveries. The money behind F1.
Running an F1 team isn't cheap. We're talking hundreds of millions of dollars per year. So how do they afford it? Sponsorships, car sales, and advertising. For teams like Ferrari, their F1 success directly boosts their brand image, including Red Bull energy drink sponsorship, sales and services, and F1 prize money. In 2022, Formula One generated $2.57 billion, which boosted by expanded global viewership and record attendance. F1 teams make revenue from sponsorships, investments from car manufacturers, and prize money. F1 implemented team budget caps in 2021 to level the playing field and limit team spending. The spending cap was $145 million in 2021 and is set for $135 million in 2023. Budget cap is currently set at $135 million per team until 2025. For 2026, the budget cap is expected to increase to $215 million. This adjustment accounts for inflation and new regulations. The budget cap aims to reduce the financial disparities among teams, preventing larger teams from outspending smaller teams to gain a competitive advantage. It also encourages teams to be more efficient and sustainable in their spending. With prize money, media rights, and merchandise, the financial side of F1 is as complex as the sport itself. It's a high-stakes game where every dollar counts. I'm Sam Tech Racing, and that's your ultimate F1 deep dive. Smash that like button, subscribe for more high-octane F1 content, and I'll see you on the grid.